are we reading today? You want this one or this one? All right. So tonight we're gonna read Where is Baby's Belly Button? Where are Baby's eyes? You got to flip the pop-up up. Papa! Yeah. Under her hat. Hat. Where is Baby's mouth? Behind the cup. Cup. Yeah, cup. Where is Baby's belly button? Under her shirt. Where are Baby's feet? Behind the cat. Mama. Where are Baby's hands? Under the bubbles. Where is Baby? Behind the blanket. Yay! All done. Where's Poppy's feet? Where's Poppy's feet? You gonna show him your feet? Show him your feet. Where's Poppy's feet? Where's your nose? Show me your nose. Yep. Where are your eyes? Where are your eyes? You gonna show the people you know where your eyes are? Where are your eyes? No, your eyes. Your eyes. Ears. Yeah, that's your ears. Correct. Where's your head? And where's your hair? Yeah. Your hair. Christian got long hair, don't you? You got longer hair than Mommy, don't you? Say, Mommy, I got longer hair than you. Okay, one more book. Okay. Cookie. Cookie says hi. Hi. Yeah. What is Cookie thinking about? What is he thinking about? Cookie. Nom, 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 nom. Fruit is also yummy. Apple. That's a pear, not an apple, boy. Do not eat that. Do not eat that. And do not eat this. No, ain't no eat that and eat this. You better not eat that stuff, boy. Look what my son's trying to eat. Telephones, film, and no. We don't eat that. Cookie loves his friends even more than cookies. Cookie likes music. Toot, 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 toot. La, la, la. Somebody reads this book way too much. Strum, strum, strum. Yeah. Boom, crash, boom. Yep. Uh-oh. Sorry. And now, time for bed. Sweet dreams. All right. So, I just wanted to come over here with my son, kind of show y'all his energy. See what I'm saying? Show y'all his energy. Hey. Okay, you gone? Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Okay. All right, y'all. So, I just came over here just to talk about, while I'm in my son's room, just to talk about, motherhood and, you know, the pressures of being that perfect mom and the pressures of, you know, raising your children to be the best that they can be, you know, just the pressure of just, you know, just being. And I mean, I'm on here raw right now. I don't have any makeup on or anything. It's just a extremely raw video. Like I said, it wasn't planned. It's very impromptu right now. I guess it's kind of like a vlog. I'll probably be adding this to some other stuff I did this week. But I just wanted to talk about the pressures of just being perfect and being that perfect mom, especially when you have children. And, you know, you'll see on social media, man, these moms. Look, I have laundry in my baby's crib. He don't sleep in there anyway. So, you know, one of the things is the pressure, you know, you see people on Facebook and stuff like that, especially when quarantine started. Y'all saw all the super moms on quarantine making these homeschool areas and homeschooling their kids. You hearing about all these elaborate science experiments they're doing. They even started homeschooling the infants, child. I was like, Lord, man, me and Christian aren't doing anything. But, you know, just for me personally, one thing that's really just like important to me is that I spend time with him. I know my child. His experience growing up is one with positivity. Excuse my shirt, guys. I don't even know. I just gave the baby a bath, so could be water or anything on there. But just making sure, you know, that I give my baby a positive experience growing up. That way he can be a good husband, a good father. You know, and he doesn't have a lot. Everybody's going to have some type of emotional trauma. But making sure he doesn't have a lot of emotional trauma to deal with. So, with that being said, I wanted to just give y'all a little story as I finished up giving my son his story time. So, the other day, Monday, and you guys will see in this vlog on Sunday, we had a snow day. So I currently live in a little city called Killeen, Texas, right outside of Austin, Texas, which is the capital of Texas. For anybody who isn't familiar with the states like that, praying I get international followers, so I'm already speaking it as it was. So we end up getting a lot of snow. I think that was the most snow, and I've been in Texas my whole life. I come from more of a southern part of Texas, but being in Texas my whole life, that is the most snow I've ever seen in Texas. But in saying that, so they closed down school just as a precautionary on Monday because Texas doesn't have the ability to de-ice the roads and all of that good stuff to get the kids to school safely. So school was canceled. The kids were out. I had already planned to have an appointment for my bonus son for a tutorial and assessment done for him. So needless to say, when it came time, I was really like that whole day. I was like, man, I'm not trying to really go anywhere. Should I cancel? And then, you know, in my heart of hearts, I was like, man, I shouldn't cancel this. Last minute, I decided to hurry up and get dressed. It's just me here, mind you. My husband is gone doing his thing. So I hurry up and get dressed. I tell CJ, hey, get dressed. We're going here. And I hurry up and try to get the baby dressed, right? I don't even think I ate. And I brought something to feed the baby on the go. So I hurry up, get us all ready, get us all in the car. We pull out, we get to where we're going. It's about 10 minutes up the road. We're like 5 minutes late. Get there, I can't find the key to my vehicle. I know it's in there because, you know, I was able to drive. So I'm looking to no end, can't find the key. The key is in the same place every time I get in the car. So I'm like, okay, what is going on? So I go in, let them do an intake on him, and they tell me I can just wait in the lobby. And I was like, no, I can't find my key to lock my car door. I'm going outside to find my key. It's cold outside. Mind you, when I got there, I realized it's 54 degrees, which isn't extremely cold, but it's cold enough to have a jacket on. So once I got there, I forgot to mention, I realized I forgot my baby's jacket at home. So mind you, like right now, I'm already just in that category of being an irresponsible parent, right? So I'm in the irresponsible parent category at this moment because my baby is 54 degrees. My baby don't have a jacket. For some reason, his blanket that I usually leave in there wasn't in there either. It was just all this bad stuff was going on. I ended up having to wrap him in this nursing this nursing scarf I had in there. I wrapped him in that when I went in, and then I came back out, and since it was cold, I just set him in the passenger front seat. The car was off and all of that. My son, as you see, he's really, really smart. He is. And I don't take any credit for that or anything like that. I just think he was just born a very curious kid, you know. My baby was the type that when he was an infant, he's looking at you out of, like with a curious look on his face. So he's just a curious kid. And so I take him and I set him in that front seat, okay? So I sit him in the front seat. I'm looking for the key. Can't find it. So I want to go on the passenger seat to try to find the key. I close the door to walk on the other side of the car. And what do you know? All I hear is click. And I'm like, no. I'm sitting up here. People probably think I'm crazy because I'm like, no. And I'm backing up from the car and I'm like, no. This can't be happening. I was like, no. This isn't happening. I've heard of this happening, but you would think, you being a super mom, you never think it's going to happen to you. My baby locked himself in the car. I'm on the passenger side telling him, hey, push the button. I'm tapping on the window, showing him how to push. He's laughing. Mama. Mama. I'm like, oh, God. So he's like, mama. Guys. So my son is in there, mama. So I'm like, guys, at this point, my heart is racing. I don't even know if I have my phone on me. Look down, go to check my pocket. Surprisingly, my phone's on me. I call my husband and tell him, hey, he's calm right now, but Poppy is locked in the car. My son's name is Christian, but I call him Poppy. So I'm like, man, Christian is locked in the car. And he's like, okay, I'll be there in a second. Call the locksmith. So I'm playing with Christian in the window, trying to, distract him from him asking me to get out, because I know there's no way at this point I can let him out. So I called the locksmith, and then I decided to call my mom. My mom was actually in town. She actually lives in Houston, but my grandmother is having surgery. And so she was here. I'm like, man, Mom, Christian is locked in the car. I said, don't freak out. She was like, no. My mom's dramatic, y'all. My mom's dramatic. So she brought the drama. And she was like, no. Is he? And then all of a sudden I hear, you. I'm like, hello? Phone is dead at this point. So now I'm waiting on my husband. Phone is dead, guys. At this point, I'm just like, okay, the most I can do is keep him calm until I can get somebody. So the good news about my phone dying, the place I had originally called to come, it was $158 to $346 for them to unlock your car, right? I ended up finding, I guess, a small business, and he had a flat rate of $55. And so I called the number, and he was like, hey, asked me all the information. And when by the way, I'm on my husband's phone at this point. So he had already pulled up, and I'm on his phone, and I talk to the guy, and I tell him, hey, can you hurry because my child is in the car. And so the guy comes, and in the time he said 15 to 20 minutes, he came in like 18. Thank God. So I was a little nervous because sometimes people give you those estimates and it's not true. So he hurried up and came. While we're waiting, the director of the tutoring center came, or the assistant director of the tutoring center came, and he was like, hey, is there anything that I can do for you? you know, he was like, this has happened to me before. My son did the same thing. He's in 7th grade now, but when it happened, he was like, it wasn't funny. He was like, and actually, while you were sitting up here, my employee told me what happened. He was like, I went home to go see if I had the Slim Jim at home, but I couldn't find it. So I was like, you know what? These people are really good people, you know? So I talked to him. I told him I'll let him know. My son that was in there taking the test, he continued to take his test. And we're just out here waiting, trying to keep him calm. By now, my son that's locked in the car is getting a little bit more hype. He was about to like freak out. So we show him that, hey, we can't get you out, but be patient. So I start singing to him. He likes Baby Shark. I sing Baby Shark. He likes the Happy Birthday song. My son is a cocoa melon all day type of kid, you know. So I start singing all his cocoa songs and just trying to keep him calm. The guy pulls up. Before the guy pulls up, there's a lot of people coming up to me. Oh, this has happened to me. So apparently, your kid getting locked in the car is like a common thing. Like, kids getting locked in the car is a common thing. I did not know that, guys. But anyway, the guy comes and he does his thing. And let me tell you how good God is, guys. I told the guy, I asked him, how can I pay you? And he was like, don't worry about it. I just want to get this young man, your son out the car. So my husband goes over there and asks him for his card and talks to him and you know, just prays with him and asks God to bless him. He blessed us. I mean, it was only $55. That's not really anything. We definitely could have paid that because I was willing to let go of the $300. I got my son out the car. You know, of course, he's a little, by now, he done spent 30 to 35 minutes in the car by himself. He's a little shook up and scared. But yeah, so that is what happened with that. And I just want to let you guys know, guys, that there's pressure for us to be perfect, but we are not. That day, I was trying to do a good thing. You know, as parents, we're not perfect. I'll be the first one to tell the kids I'm not perfect. I apologize to the kids when they're overreacting. I apologize because like, things happen, guys. They do. We're not perfect, and sometimes we only act out of what we know. You know, we're not always able to, you know, do the supermom thing and stuff like that. So the pressure to be perfect shouldn't even exist because God is continually, like, we're perfection in action, guys. And with that being said, like, God is continuing to perfect that concerning us. So it's not that we're perfect, but we're perfection in action because God is continuing to perfect that concerning us. And when it just comes to our kids, just follow and listen to him and let him be your guide, you know. I believe even sometimes, you know, and that was a slightly traumatic event for him, but even sometimes that happens for a reason because when we got back in the car, I started teaching him, hey, this is how you know, open the door. You know, of course, I'm put the child's lock on in the back seat because of the type of child that I have. But, you know, this is how you open the door. This is lock, unlock, lock, unlock, lock, unlock, you know. You just never know what kids may need, and it's never too early to teach them safety. So with that being said, guys, release yourself from the pressure to be perfect, please. You know, and for those who are watching who is a mother and have other people that's a mother, try not to be so hard on people. Show them, you know. Let people try it. Let people try things their way. Because you don't know what God has told them concerning their child. Every child is different. Stop trying to raise every kid in the cookie cutter type of way. Every kid is different. Okay? There's things that maybe you wanted to do, but maybe your partner wasn't so much on board with. You know, just even something little. My sister, I remember when I went over there a couple weeks ago, she was like, I thought you wasn't going to give your kid chips. And honestly, if it was my choice, I would have never ever gave Christian a chip in his life. But my husband, he eats chips, and whatever my husband eats, he shares it with our kid. You know, but now that I look back on it, that's their bond. I can't control everything. And now chips is my kid's favorite food. Me and my kid aren't the same, you know, so I can't make my kid me. And so just remember, release yourself from the pressure to be perfect. Release yourself from the pressure just of raising your kid the way that society tells you to raise them. I am definitely praying, you know, each one of us have a unique situation when it comes to our children. You know, some of us are raising David, some of us are raising Samuels, you know, so each of our kids are unique. Establish your relationships, establish your bonds, love on them, spend time with them, teach them, give them tools to make them successful in the future. A lot of stuff that we deem important is not even important, you know. You know, the things we buy them come and go. The things we buy them is more about how it makes them feel and less about what they are. Those things come and go. But your time, those memories, how you made them feel, all of that, that's what's important, guys. So with that being said, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and end this right here. But I'm praying for you, and be blessed. Good night. Say bye. Bye-bye. Yeah, okay.